everyone, I am Reina Jane Jaime from BTL Ed 1A, and for today I am going to show you how to dissect a fish and identify its parts and its function. So what we have here is the bangus, and did you know that the bangus is the sole living species in the family Chalidae, and it has a scientific name, Chanus chanus. So now, let us move on identifying first the external parts of the fish. So this is the dorsal fin. This is the caudal fin. The anal fin. It is called anal fin. It's because it's located near the anus. So this is the anus, this hole. This is the pelvic fins. And the pectoral fin. So fins are appendages used by the fish to maintain position, move, steer, and stop. And this one is the scales. So this is the scales. Scales in most bony fish are either ctenoid or cycloid. And this is the eye. Fish eyes are rounder than in mammals because of the refractive index of water, and focus is achieved by moving the lens in and out, not distorting it as in mammals. And this is the nares or the nostrils. It is used to detect odors in water and can be quite sensitive. And this is the mouth. The mouth's shape is a good clue to what fish eat. The larger it is, the bigger the prey it can consume. And this line here is called the lateral line. The lateral line is a sensory organ which primarily senses water currents and pressure and movement in the water. And this one here is the peduncle. It is the narrow part of fish body to which the caudal or tail fin is attached. And this one is the vent or the anus. It is the external opening to digestive, urinary, and reproductive tracts. And this one here, this is called the gill cover or the operculum. It is a hard bony plate that covers and protects the gills. So those are the external parts of the fish with its function. So before we begin with the dissection, we need these tools for the dissecting. So now we need to find the anus, which is located in front of the anal fin. So this is the anal fin. The incision is extended anteriorly along the fish belly towards the head. So remember to carefully do the incision so that you won't cut the internal organs. We will also cut here, this part, to clearly see the organs inside. So this is what's inside a fish. These are the organs. Now let's proceed with identifying the parts and its function. So here we have this is the heart. So the heart, its function is it circulates blood throughout the body. So now we have here this is the liver. So this is the liver of the fish. It assists in digestion by secreting enzymes that break down fats, and it also serves as a storage area for fats and carbohydrates. And now this is the intestine and the stomach. Here's the intestine and the stomach. So these break down food and absorb the nutrients. And then we have here the kidney. The kidney filters liquid waste materials from the blood, and these waste are then passed out of the body. So this part here is the spine, the primary structural framework upon which the fish body is built, connects to the skull and the front of the fish and to the tail at the rear. And this is the spinal cord. It connects the brain to the rest of the body. And here it is the muscle of the fish. It provides movement and locomotion. This is the part of the fish that is usually eaten and composed of the fillet of the fish. Now, let's go on with the gills. So, this is the operculum. Be careful to cut this so that it won't affect the gills inside. So, this is the operculum. So, this is the gills. So, the gills are the breathing apparatus of the fish. And there are three parts of the gills: the fish filament, the gill arc, and the gill rakers. So now let us go with the brain. So the brain is located between the eyes of the fish. So here, this is the brain of the fish. So the brain, it is the control center of the fish where both automatic functions. So that was the process of dissection. So again, this is the intestine and the stomach. This is the liver, the heart, the gills, the operculum, the liver, this is the muscle, and lastly, the brain. So that's all, and thank you for watching.